Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my heart goes out in sympathy to the people of Kaduna State for the loss of lives, which ordinarily should not have happened. It is sad that our country, advertently or inadvertently, has become prone to violence. It is sad. And I know that this animal called man can never come to any good unless he's gainfully engaged. Our country today is being assessed by the number of mass graves we have. Life doesn't matter anymore. And it is unfortunate that in Kaduna we have repeatedly seen and experienced this kind of hazard. Whether it is in the northeast, whether it is in Kaduna, whether it is in the middle belt, we are only counting our people being buried in mass graves. And unfortunately, our body language does not presuppose that something is wrong. And the society that does value human life is completely dysfunctional. You can see the international attention that is being paid that one journalist entered a consulate in Turkey, and the world knows no peace. And today we have our people being murdered in numbers in Kaduna, and it looks like it is normal. It is not normal, Mr. Speaker. And as leaders, there must be a reason for this. I do not believe it's religious. I do not believe that any man is born to be violent. But if the body language of our leadership shows and gives the impression that people can commit this type of peril and go free, then it is unfortunate. And it will never deter people. The only thing that deters people from violent actions against fellow citizens is the fear of punishment, and that you are going to meet the law in equal measure if you kill anybody. But where we have serially observed in breach the idea of punishing people who continue to kill others in Nigeria, the reason why we still have situations like this is not far-fetched. I understand about 22 people have been arrested. We want to know, Mr. Speaker, how these people were arrested. What punishment is meted out to them? If people are caught in the face of action against fellow citizens, I mean, the trial should be simple. It should be simple. And until these kind of measures are taken and people are punished, it will not deter others. Unfortunately, one of the traditional rulers of Adara who went to commiserate alongside the governor of Kaduna State to commiserate with people who have been victims, eventually became a victim. It means this thing has no reason whatsoever. If you are a Christian youth, when a Muslim comes, you are killed. And if you're a Muslim youth and you come across Christians, you're also killed. Why? Our society, don't we have any common decency? Why should somebody die because he observes a particular religion? And the situation is that a problem starts. People who are not even participants or who are not witnesses to that action eventually take it up under a different guise. Why should there be curfew in Kaduna State? The entire Kaduna, because people had crisis in the market. It shows you that the society is just simply dysfunctional. Yeah. And if we cannot articulate the social skills and our leadership cannot show the social skills and the body language that will deter its citizens, then there is no reason to have government. So I believe strongly that, look, whether they are rogue elements, whether it is opportunistic people, we must come to a close with regard to punishing people who undertake this type of action. There is no hiding place for them, and our leaders should be forthright in this respect. There is no single record since we have begun to bury people in mass graves. There is no single record of record of people that have been punished. And that is why you see it in Kaduna. And it is not rocket science. You don't need any prophecy to say that by tomorrow it will happen elsewhere. Look at the Northeast. Northeast is completely gone. The economy is collapsed. And you are transiting to Northwest and North Central. How would you expect somebody to come and invest in this country under such a situation, where there is no reason or rhyme for people to be attacked? Mr. Speaker, I think some severe action has to be taken, particularly those that have been arrested. And we should do further investigation. And the utterances of our leaders, particularly in Kaduna, whether you're a cleric or whether you're a political leader, it has to be measured. And it has to be in sync with civilized society. Anytime we make utterances, whether you want to achieve a political purpose that goes at variance with societal values, you pay for it, if not immediately, in circumstances like this. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this motion completely, and it has to be carried. Thank you very much.